Okay, back again. A little follow-up video here on this one I done about this 148 gtl-dx bezel, and someone posted in the comments, I think it was Gary K, I think, or Gary UK or whoever it was, I can't remember. He said that I had said in the video that the 3900 one doesn't fit properly. So the reason I'm basing that on is this. This is the 3900 bezel I have here. It will physically fit on the radio. It'll physically go on. All the rotary controls are in the right place, the signal meter's in the right place, the channel window's in the right place, even the RX-TX light's in the right place. The issue is these four switches here. Well, the bezel will fit. The issue is that the sides of the switches are hard up against this side here, and while they will move, they're stiff to operate with this bezel anyway. So just to show you what I've done here, I have the gtl-dx insert. So if we put it in there, you can see that the channel window is fine, and the this is fine. Now, I'd actually said that the RX-TX light is the same. It's actually slightly different. Now you can see the difference in the switches here. Let's make sure that that's sitting in there right. Okay, it wasn't actually sitting in right, that's my fault, so that's okay. That's okay. Now here's the issue with the switches. You can see that on the standard gtl-dx they're a little bit further to the left. Now it's hard to see that, but I've measured it with the verniers there, digital verniers, just to be absolutely exact about it, and the difference is 1.4 mil between the two bezels on the switch locations. So just thought I'd post that. Just I don't know, maybe it's just this 3900 bezel I have here, which is in quite good nick, I have to say. Perfect. So there is a difference as far as I'm concerned, and they don't fit properly. They don't fit as well as the standard one does anyway. So this insert is stuck in. I'm not going to go to the rounds of popping it out to put it into the gtl-dx bezel, but it doesn't fit. Not exactly anyway. It's even hard to push it onto the radio with the knobs. And I don't have a 148 out here that I can put it on and show you, but we can do that if needs be at some point further along the line. But it definitely doesn't fit. There is a difference. Just slap it on again there. So you can see there, everything is correct. This is, all these are perfect. Just for some reason, the switches are different. And what I found when I tried to put it on anyway, that the switches are a little further to the right, as I said, on the 3900 bezel, so it makes them stiff. You know, they get you out of a jam. If you want a nice, you know, clean chrome bezel, you can get these new on eBay. What you could do, there's two ways out of it. You could either drill out the screws or the holes that the little screws for the switches are in, make them bigger, drill them out by maybe 2 mil, and move the switches over. The head of the screw is big enough to cover that hole, and you'll be able to move the switches over and they'll be fine then. Or you could Dremel a bit of this away, that you can move it over, or that it'll sit in tighter on, let's say we want it to go right, so you'd have to do it on this side, grind some of that away, and it should move over enough then that it'll accommodate the switches. But personally, if it was me, I'd be drilling the holes and moving the switches over that way. So just an interesting little fact. You can see there, if we pop the insert from the 148 in there, the switch locations are perfect. obviously, because it is the correct bezel. So I have this actually waterpapered down now. I still have a little bit more work to do with it, and we'll get it primed and whatnot. And for Andrew, there's the knobs for your Gentech and all the screws and stuff, so when that comes back from Ray and the decal comes from Gamma Ray Graphics, we'll get the bezel sorted out and back together. He's located a fairly mint 360 bezel to put on it, so we'll just have a quick look at that. Right, so here's the bezel Andrew got. It's a 360 FM. Now this actually, I think he said it had the stealth front on it. The chrome is excellent on this, absolutely excellent. It'll polish up lovely. A couple of little marks on it here and there, but at 30 years old you're going to have that, you know. So excellent bezel there for his Gentech when it comes back from Ray. And we'll just slap that in just to see. So obviously these are going to be the same, because as we know, the 360 and the 148 gtl-dx are the exact same radio, made in the same place at the same time. And I'd be quite sure that the part numbers would be the same. So let's see, UT505A M20395572. There we are, UT505A M20395572. So it's the exact same bezel. So nice to see that back together when it comes back from Ray. Very early Cob 1 Gentech 148 gtl-dx. That was done in the very early days when he went on to the Mark IIs. It was authenticated by Radio Pete. He said it's the real deal. So Ray has her all sorted out, Andrew, and she's ready to rock. I just have to collect it. So that's the story. We'll be back soon with another video at some point along the line. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. 73s.